Welcome to Dragon Sanctuary, a podcast dedicated to helping you expand your light for ascension. Let's stay curious and build community. And now, here's your host, Vick.
We're here.
Okay.
We've been out here.
We've been here.
We're here again.
We've been here. We're doing it again, and we're here for good.
Roll the film.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for being here today. Today is a very, very special episode. I have someone here that is near and dear to my heart, the beautiful Mrs. Erica Costa.
Hello, everyone.
Thank you so much for being here. It actually means so much to me, and I am so excited to finally record this episode with you. I feel like it's been something that I've wanted to do for so long, so I'm just so grateful to be here, to be in your home, your beautiful home. Like, can we just take a second to like give credit to this beautiful space and land that you have, seriously, and just for having me in your home. Seriously, thank you so much.
You're welcome. And thank you for having me on your podcast. It's been such an honor to be here with you. And I remember when this was first conceptualized.
Yes.
So many months ago.
Yes.
And it's just been amazing to watch this come to fruition. And
thank you.
Yeah,
that means
I'm really
a lot.
excited to be a part of it.
Me too. I'm really excited you're here. Thank you so much. So obviously, I know you. We did the math a little bit. We calculated it was
16 years ago.
Yeah.
We entered into each other's lives.
Yes. On behalf of or because of the beautiful Sarah.
Yep, the beautiful Sarah.
And
she's here in spirit today.
That's my sister, for the listeners who don't know. My sister and Erica are best friends, have been for a long, long time.
Yeah, since grade 11, high school.
Gym class, you
Yeah,
said?
gym class.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
I'm actually just picturing you and Sarah in gym class. Like, you're so athletic. No offense, Sarah, love you. But like, what?
We had lots of laughs.
What kind of gym?
Of
just like regular gym?
Yeah, just rec gym. There was some, running around the football field.
Nice. Yeah, that's so fun. Sorry, I know you're super athletic, but Sarah,
she was great. She was amazing.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah.
She's amazing. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just having a moment. That's so good. So, like I said, I know that I know you very well, obviously, but a lot of listeners may not know you. So I want to definitely take a moment to just like have you speak freely and openly about like what makes you you, what you do for work, what you do for play, those kinds of things.
Yeah. So my name's Erica. I'm 32 years old. I'm married. I live out in the countryside with my husband and 2 rescue kitties, cats, 2 rescue cats. And I'm a kindergarten educator. And in my free time, I love anything that has to do with pouring love into yourself, your home, your family, the land, all of that stuff. Yeah, cooking from scratch. I want to have an animal sanctuary and grow my own food and have a really natural home.
Yeah, farm to table lifestyle.
Farm to table. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love music. I play a bunch of instruments, sing.
Very
artsy and creative.
Yeah.
That probably sums me up.
Yeah, in a few words.
Yeah.
So definitely all true. I can confirm all of this. And another thing that I think for me that's really, why I feel so connected to you personally is like you feel like another sister to me for sure. Same. Yeah. And you're the eldest of 4 girls and you have 3 sisters who we love, all of them very, very much. Tell me a little bit about them and like what that was like for you growing up in a household of like mostly women.
I'm sure you can imagine growing up with a lot of sisters. You're like fighting over clothes and makeup and all that kind of stuff. And that was the reality of it. But now we are all so close and best friends. And I couldn't imagine my life without them. They are my best friends forever. So
you guys are all so special in your own way too. And like bring so much charisma and like energy to a room, which I really admire. So yeah, that's been really fun. And like, I do hope that I have your sisters on this podcast someday too. Like
They would love that, I'm sure.
Yeah, I would love that too. And yeah, I want to also give special shout out to both your parents and Eric and Eva, but Eric for sure is number one for me in my heart as a parental figure.
100%.
For me, like I obviously like didn't have really a father figure growing up. So a huge shout out to Eric.
And he loves you so much.
Papa Bear.
So proud of you.
Yeah, thank you. So really, 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 really grateful for you guys and super excited to kind of dive in here. So one thing that I really, when I think of you and like, there's like three things really that pop into my head right away. But like one of the things is like you're like mama bear, like big sister mama bear mentality. And like, you're just such a warm embrace. Like you're so nurturing, you're so calm, you're so understanding and like empathetic. And I feel that maybe you got that from like growing up or like just kind of like taking on that role with your sisters. I don't know. And like I see you as a wife too, for example, and like you're just so nurturing and caring and you have such a nice balance of masculine and feminine, I think.
Thank you.
But yeah, tell me a little bit more about that, or tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so I think growing up with younger sisters and being the oldest sibling, I think it did sort of shape me in a way to, as like years went on, to tap into that more nurturing side of myself. And also from a very young age, I knew I kind of wanted to be a teacher or work with kids, basically in any capacity, which is something that I love doing. It's my element and I'm a big kid at heart. So, yeah, I think there have been a lot of things in my life that have sort of, shaped me to really, just kind of be in service, which is something we had touched on earlier. Being in service to so many areas of my life, which is like my family, my friends, being in service to myself, my husband, my home.
I love that you said self. I do want to pause on that for like 1 second and just like let that sink in for listeners and even for myself, because that's a topic that for you and I think comes up a lot. Like we talk about self-love and self-care, self-service a lot and like how important it is. So like, thank you for saying that.
And it is a journey.
I
think being of service to yourself and self-love and all that, like it's just a forever life journey.
And commitment. And like there is going to be lots of ups and downs, but like no one more worth doing it for than yourself. Right? So I admire that about you. I really, really do.
Thank you.
So another thing that comes to mind when like I think of you and like I reflect on our relationship and our friendship is like the way your relationship with like, I guess nature is what I want to say, because I know that's like a very broad topic and a very like large area, but like, for example, what comes to mind is like your diet. So like you're a vegan and like, it's a very interesting part of you and it's a big part of you, I would say. And I think it's a really cool part of you. But also more than that is just like the way that you live and like your lifestyle and like what you embrace and what you believe in, like, I would say the natural part of life. I don't know, the more primal part of life. I hope I'm saying that correctly, but like, tell me and tell us a little bit more about like what that looks like for you.
Yeah. So I think growing up, I've always loved animals, being outside in nature. We would grow up going to our grandparents' cottage in the summers, and I did like Girl Scouts. We would go camping.
Love Scouts.
And things like that. So I've always kind of had a love for that and have always loved animals. And a few years ago, I watched a documentary and it was about just like the earth and nature and animal agriculture and just like the effect it has on the planet and all of that. And that was really when it's like the gears kind of started turning in my head. And it just made me realize that I can live my life in a certain way that just feels very aligned in the things that I value and care about. So that's sort of what it was for me. And So like the word vegan, I find can be like very like polarizing and like triggering for a lot of people, because it kind of makes you feel like you have to be one way or the other.
Yeah.
Which I don't.
You're either on the side or you're not. Right.
Which at first, at like the beginning of my journey, I did very much resonate with that word.
Sure.
But I find like as the years have gone by, it's been about 7 years now that I've been living this lifestyle. I found that it doesn't have to be so black and white. And I think that it really is just about just doing the best you can where you can, and just finding things that you care about. Like people care about different things.
Yes.
And I really care about animal welfare. I really care about the planet. And those are the two major things that I can, in my daily practice, in my daily life, that I can have an impact on, and like it affects like where I spend my money.
Yes.
Because you're voting with your dollar.
Absolutely.
You know? And they're just not industries that I want to contribute my money towards.
Yeah.
And I think there's so many other ways of living that can be harmonious with the land and the animals, that don't necessarily need to be like, you need to be put in this box of being vegan.
Right. And like you said, like not to cut you off,
but
veganism can mean so many different things for so many people. And I think how I've kind of like viewed it is a lot of it is from your lens. Like I've watched you kind of go through, and like veganism is such an interesting concept, because really it's just a whole food plant-based diet. Right. Is what it is. But like if you look at like commercial veganism, it's like a lot of like, I call them like puppet foods or like impersonation foods. So like alternatives to like try to imitate the real thing. And like I know that we've all tried these kinds of foods, and I'm by no means shaming anyone. I know we've eaten meat alternatives, and like we love them for what they are. But it's also just very interesting, because like being your friend, like a lot of the times when we like go somewhere or like eat out together, like come over, have you over, whatever, like we're eating vegan or like having a vegan alternative at the party. Right. And I love it. Like it's kind of fun when like you really dive in, because for example, like if you're hosting like a big get together, like I think of like, I don't know, my sister's shower comes to mind, her baby shower. But like it's really hard to find foods that like are completely vegan unless you are making them, which is interesting, because like that's what whole food eating is. Like when you actually read the label on like the back of a barbecue sauce, the first ingredient is sugar. And like again, that's not necessarily can't be vegan. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like when you actually take a moment to like actually dive into what you're eating and consciously what you're eating, it's interesting.
It's super
interesting.
And
it's a very, 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 very complex topic. And I think we could have I would love to bring you and Caroline maybe back for an episode just on veganism. But like it's a whole concept in itself. But I think it's really fun. Like today you made us a beautiful vegan dinner and gluten-free, which like for me is very important for my body personally. But like, can you just tell us what you made?
And actually the word I like to use more is plant-based.
Thank you.
Plant-based. I love using the word plant-based. Because it was a completely plant-based meal, and you don't have to feel like you were put in this box like eating this meal. It was just
it was just
a plant-based meal. It was a lentil walnut bolognese with a gluten-free
stunning
rice pasta.
Stunning. Like it was so good. I didn't miss anything.
Yeast.
No, say that louder.
A little bit of nutritional yeast on top. It's a nice so cheesy flavor.
Nice. Like and when I was eating it, you made a salad and it was so good. And when I was eating it, I was like, not missing anything. And like even now, like I'm so satiated.
It felt so good after.
Like
there wasn't like any like downtime. We're like, we need to go like take a nap.
No. You know? And like it was funny because when you asked me, you're like, do you guys want to eat now? And I was like, yeah. But then I thought my mate feel like lethargic after, but not with that.
No, did not.
Not with that meal. Like I literally felt like I had an energy.
It gave us fuel. It fueled us
to be here with all of you beautiful people. So no, thank you.
You're welcome.
And like, you encouraged me to like, I don't know, try new recipes, because I think that's something for me that I struggled when I considered going plant-based was I don't know how to cook like this. Like I'm Portuguese, of Portuguese descent. Like I eat meat, potatoes, and fish for my whole life. It's like in my blood and in my bones. And like, I don't know how. I don't know. And bread. Like, I don't know how to eat.
Well, bread is plant-based.
Yeah.
So,
True.
yeah.
But it's just like, I felt very nervous about the concept of like getting into it, but it encourages me to like kind of branch out and explore. Like, I had the pleasure of making a vegan dessert, and it was like fun.
Beautiful cheesecake. It was amazing.
It was
and
so
it was
good.
so healthy, like 4 ingredients.
Yeah, like, and
Beautiful.
it was affordable, it was healthy, it was effortless to make, and it actually honestly tasted good to me.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Like, tasted great.
Yeah, it was so good.
So yeah. Also, thank you, Sarah, for the recipe.
Oh, thank you, Sarah. I need that from you.
Awesome. No, I love that. I love that. Now, since we're on the topic of like food and like all that good stuff, there's another kind of like heavier topic that I wanted to kind of cover in this episode with you, just because you're someone who I've gone to a lot for advice with this. And I've never really talked about it on the pod before, but it's alcohol and like drinking. And even like just the like talking about it actually like gives like a little bit of fire in my chest.
True.
I don't know why. I do actually, but like I don't want it to be that way. And I will start off by saying that first and foremost, this is strictly my opinion. Like, I have zero medical background, like negative medical background. I'm just purely like speaking based on my own personal experiences and with alcohol as a substance, I should say. But it's something that I know you and I, like, you first introduced me. So let me start off by saying I don't drink. I do though. So
seasons.
Yeah.
Seasons of life.
Yeah, there are. And like, I have drinking my whole life from a very young age, not proud to say. And recently, I would say in the last 4 years of my life or so, I would say, I've become very conscious of alcohol and what it does to my body and how it makes me feel. And I went through some health scares, and a long story short, because it is a long story, you were someone that I reached out to. I remember when I was living in my apartment, you were someone that I reached out to. I was going through a really hard time, and I was like, look, like, I really want to quit drinking. And you introduced me to this book called Quit Like a Woman. And I forget the author's name.
Holly Whitaker.
Okay. Yeah. So pause. I listened to that audiobook. I remember you like sent it to me or whatever.
Listen to it.
Listen to that book. Like, I want to talk about that book, and I want to talk about that in great detail. But that book actually like changed my life. And obviously this was a few years ago, and there's way more information on it now, more easily accessible if like you can't get the audiobook. There's a lot of podcasts and different talks and YouTube and whatever, and like medical information about like the effects of alcohol on the human body. But tell me about that experience for you. Tell me how that book shaped you. I can think of like 100 things I took away from that book. And also thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That book was actually suggested to me by another friend.
Okay.
And I was going through some, I don't know, maybe you guys can relate. Maybe there's a lot of social things happening in your life, and you sort of realize that, oh, like every weekend I'm drinking, and oh, maybe I'm having a few drinks throughout the week, and it's starting to not make me feel good. Like when I was younger, I felt like I could, have a few nights. Yeah. And then the next day you're invincible.
No hangover.
But as you get older, or at least I have felt that for me, like as time has gone by, like drinking has just made me feel like anxious, depressed,
inflamed.
Inflamed, triggered a lot of other sort of self-sabotaging behaviors. And I think there's something to be said for, having a glass of wine at dinner, or like,
or on vacation.
A little champagne toast to celebrate something. But the way it is now marketed, and the way drinking has become, or alcohol has become, so normalized.
Yep. I got chills when you said that.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I'm very
normalized.
passionate about this.
Because it is a drug. You are you are poisoning yourself with alcohol.
100%. It is literally poison. For the second it reaches your mouth, goes through your body, it takes 7 days for your body to recover from one drink and like detox. And I'm so sorry to cut you off.
Totally. Something like a point in the book that was like a light bulb off in my head.
Tell me.
Was that, you know, it's become so normalized that they're even printing shirts like Momma Juice or, you know, things like that. Like normalizing that it's okay to drink because your kids, you know, are
acting up or having a tantrum and like you need a break.
It's not a Band-Aid and you're actually doing such harm to yourself. And I think everyone should read this book.
Especially if you're a female and especially if you're not. You know, like it's not gender specific. I think for me, when I read the book, and I know you and I spend a lot of time on this one, is like, I've used this metaphor for life now, even is like having a toolkit. Should you call it a toolkit or toolbox?
Toolbox. That's also a major point in the book.
Yes. So like, let's talk about that. So basically Holly suggests that like, you take a little bag, a purse, basically a canvas to have things with you as a support in social settings. So like, let's talk about what like we had in our toolboxes.
So I actually have a little toolbox. It's in the bathroom and I have chapstick, tea bags, hand cream, little fidget toy, like anything that you need to help sort of get you through those tough moments. Because if you can relate to this, I think these things are really important because alcohol just kind of gets in the way a lot of the time. For me personally, like,
and it's a social thing. Like you're in an environment and you're literally just like, here's a beer. Like you're just offering someone a drink or what can I get you to drink? And it's never like a water. And especially in a social setting, like a big social setting. And like I have all those tools with me too in mine. And I also have like essential oils or like something to like essentially distract myself. And or like a lot of people will bring like, I know a lot of my friends, for example, when they come over, they'll just bring like big water bottles. And it's like, actually, no, I already came equipped with a drink, you know?
Or have one of those little fizzy packets. Juice packets that you can pour into anything.
Anything at all. I'm a big mocktail chick myself. Like,
love a good mocktail.
Mitch and I, we are always drinking mocktails. It's so fun just to like experiment with fizzy water and like, I don't know.
And put it in a wine glass. Give yourself that little bougie feel.
On ice. And like, I don't know, like our go-to is like sparkling water, freshly squeezed lime, some mint, and then maybe add like a tincture of your choice or even like a juice or something that, I mean, obviously there's many ways to do it and have fun. I know Sarah was talking about her magnesium kind of cocktail that she makes before bed. And like, you know, just like having like something just to like sip on to like feel that it's special, but it's not poisonous and it's not like, it's pleasurable to drink. I was talking about this with Mitch on the way here, actually. Like, think about the first time you had a sip of alcohol.
I must have been in grade 7.
Me too.
Really, really young.
Me too. And like, I remember drinking and be like, huh? Like this burns. This burns. Like, what's the appeal? And then you get used to the burn. Like you actually start to like the burn. Your palate obviously changes as well. That's a big part of it too. But I don't know. Again, a whole other episode on alcohol and substances and substance abuse.
One thing to just mention, we're not saying like you have to quit drinking alcohol, but if any of this resonated with you at all, just know that you have people out there who also just don't really vibe with it anymore or want to cut down on it. And there's just so many ways that you can
do it.
Do it. You don't have to drink every time you go out.
And be maybe the first friend in your group that's bringing a mocktail and wanting to mix that at the party. I don't know. Like, I think big part of it for me too is like, it's because I have so much support in my friend group and my family group. It's so easy to go into a social setting and just like make a nice pot of tea.
Community is important.
Huge. So I thank you for saying that, because by no means is this for everyone, but I think for me personally, like how I physically and mentally responded to like staying pretty well sober is like really interesting. But it's also a journey, as you said.
It is.
Yeah, it's a journey. So like it's always evolving because we're evolving.
Ebbing and flowing and doing whatever works for you in whatever season of life you're in.
Yeah, it's a heavy one, but it's true. And yeah, it's a heavy one.
If you find that you're having trouble like following goals, or if you feel like it's holding you back in any way, it might just be something to think about.
Yeah. Definitely. Thank you for that. I love that. So yeah, another kind of topic that I find myself going back to you a lot with is like just like the spiritual component of our relationship. I find you to be someone that I feel very comfortable in my spirituality with. Like, again, I just want to like literally take 15 to 30 seconds to like thank Erica and her husband for welcoming us in their home today. Like, as you guys can see, like, just look at this beautiful space and like this beautiful painting, and just like, I don't know, just the vibes are so high in her house always. Like, you guys host the most amazing parties or like dinners, and like you guys are such the best hosts, like, honestly. So I feel really grateful to like be here, to like have a little bit of a spiritual touch in your home too, and for that to be like okay with you.
Totally. We love it.
Is really nice. And you are someone who grounds a lot. Like, I remember when you first told me about your grounding routine, I was like, oh, okay. Like, tell me more about this. And I was wondering if you could do that. Like, things that you do to help you feel more connected with Mother Earth.
I think something huge that you can do is just taking your shoes off and putting your feet on the grass. Think about, when is the last time your physical skin touched the earth? Some people go for days and days and days without even touching the earth. Shoes on to the car, shoes on to the store,
included.
shoes on coming home.
Even like me included, like where I live, it's not safe to take your shoes off. All the time.
True.
But what I'm trying, sorry, I'm not.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm just like, it's actually the truth. And like, that's me. Like, I'm a very much wear slippers in the house kind of person,
which
too.
is fine. It's not like you're touching the earth in your home.
I know,
or
but
anything.
still, like, I always talk about my concrete jungle, like my home, and like I love my concrete jungle, but I want the real jungle. You know, sometimes, and like, you live in a beautiful area of the world where like you can do that, and like, it's so nice.
Even just going outside and touching a tree, touching a plant, anything.
Anything that's living.
Because we are energy. Our bodies are energetic. And when we are connecting with the earth in some way, whether it's through our hands or our feet, or, you know, just touching.
Our senses.
It actually scientifically reduces inflammation in the body. Stress. All day you're getting these like EMF waves, Wi-Fi, everything. It's all coming into your body. Also, like the stress, the daily stress, everything's in your body. It's just combobulated, and it has nowhere to go and nowhere to release. So a really amazing way to ground is to, just number one, just get outside, put your feet on the grass, or your hands, or touch something. That's amazing.
No, it's so true. And like, you feel it, like any human being, like when they step outside, when you go on vacation, think about it. That first breath you take when you get out of the plane, and you're just like, you know? Another thing about this in particular that I've talked to with my boyfriend's brother, one of his brothers, is like, technology is like a very new thing to the human species. So like, us working from home, or like doing these office jobs, or any sort of job that involves like technology, or like having our phones in front of our faces like 26 hours a day, or like anything like that, it's very foreign to us. Like, it's very new over the last, I don't know, like century or less. Like, it's very new to the human species and the human race. And it's easy to get like caught up. I know for me, at one point, like, I'm very much into technology. I love the latest tech, and like, that's something I enjoy, which is, I don't know, good or bad, but it is. And like, I got like a a smartwatch.
Yeah.
And like I was wearing it because with the job that I was working at the time, like I was never on my phone and like I couldn't afford to check my phone and I just wanted to stay connected. And then I got a different job where I was like working from home and like always had my phone and 3 screens in front of me. And I was like, get this watch out of my house. Like, get it off my wrist. Like, stop disrupting me. I feel way too accessible.
Yeah.
Like, it freaks me out. Like, and this is not a shot at anyone who, please don't take offense to this, but anyone who wears like technology on their wrist, I'm not coming at you. It's just for me, it didn't feel well. But like in yoga class, you know, when I see them with the Apple Watch, I'm like, okay, like maybe they have a son who like has an illness and they need to stay connected. Cause I know one of my yoga instructors has that situation. So I'm not judging anyone. Just for me, like, I feel like we're always reachable. And like, to actually do what we like, to actually go outside and like remove ourselves, you know, it takes conscious effort. Like it's really hard to like just go outside and like not hear anything, like noise pollution, for example. Right.
I think what people forget is that like our bodies, our human bodies, we have very simple hardware. You know, like it really just takes some like nourishing whole foods, a bit of movement,
so well said.
Getting outside. It's a very simple recipe to feeling good.
Simple hardware.
Yeah, we have simple hardware. Even though all this technology is coming out and we're so advanced in so many ways, like our bodies are still super simple.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my gosh. And we're gosh, that's really resonating. Thank you for saying that. Simple hardware.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. On that note, you said something to me, because you always say things to me that I really just like hang on to. Like sometimes Erica will be talking and I'll just be writing. Like, or I know we talk a lot in, well, I talk a lot in voice note form. And like, I know
I like a good voice note.
Yeah. I know you appreciate it. I know some people hate it. Also, thank you, technology. We will like definitely take a moment for that. But there's one thing that you said to me, I think it was last week when we were on a call, and I was expressing something to you about something personal, and you gave me this really simple advice that I had not ever really heard before in this way, that like it was like a light switch went off in my head. And you said, observe, don't absorb. So just to give some context, like I'm a very emotional person. I feel things. I take on energy.
Highly sensitive people. Put your hand up.
Put it up and bump it and just like embrace it, and like it sucks sometimes. But no, we love it too.
Yeah, and we're learning to work with it. It's just like learning strategies and resilience and learning yourself. And
and like that was something that really hit home for me. It was like, wow, I don't have to go in and like fix or take on that situation. I can just literally sit there and be like you said, downloading the information, but maybe not even downloading. Like maybe I'm just literally just sitting there looking, listening, being an engaged listener, but then I'm not absorbing it. I'm literally walking away. And it was said to me in such a beautiful context, but I think that was something that all week I've been having beautiful moments. I did a divine healing with my mom, which was really, really special. Like so cool. It was my first one actually, which was interesting. But all week I've been having these like really nice connections. And that came up for me again in the divine healing. It was like, stay focused.
Oh, amazing.
Like it was like, just stay focused on you. Like don't scatter yourself into all the emotions of what's going on around you. Just like stay focused. So yeah, I thought I would leave that piece with the listeners, because I think it's a quick one, and it's like for me at least, it really, really resonated.
Yeah, if you're in situations where you feel like you need to be protecting your energy, protecting your well-being, protecting your mental space, a really nice thing to practice is observe, don't absorb. And it can be as simple as, just saying that to yourself, and physically or mentally, emotionally, just distancing yourself, and just
a couple deep breaths.
Peace and love to everything.
You know,
but it's just not for me.
And that's it. And like, that is like the key to life. Again, in therapy, I've talked about that too. Just like removing yourself, the detachment of things,
yeah,
like
detachment.
That's a very key word.
Very key word.
Like very key. Like if someone's behaving, like what my therapist has essentially said to me in small phrase is to be untriggered or unbothered or to be detached from people is literally the key to life.
It is.
Because then you're just living your own world. You're literally just, so like if you have, I don't know, some turmoil with a friend and you don't want to hang out with them, but they come around your group anyways, but you're not attached to them, you're detached to them and you're not triggered by them, then baby, you're strong.
Golden. Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard work.
Yeah. You saying that, it just kind of reminds me of like children, like they come into this world, they are so naturally themselves, and over the years they become configured based on the societal norms around them, the viewpoints of other people
or their parents.
Their parents. And I think what you were saying is at this stage in your life, like learning how to detach and really focus in on yourself again and listen to yourself and follow your own intuition and protect your own energy. Tap into that inner child again.
Oh yeah. Another full episode. Like easily an hour on that one.
Oh, 100%.
Inner child.
Jeez.
No, that's good. I love that. So I mean, we've kind of done this and we've talked a lot about this in like the last few minutes, but I know you have some practices that you take on regularly in terms of like just kind of grounding yourself. We talked about that. But like, do you have a mantra or like a meditation or like anything you try to do daily that helps you kind of stay into yourself? And like I mean that, like into yourself, like how you kind of stay just true to yourself. I know you were big on journaling for a while. I don't know if you still journal.
And I would say, like, in respect to this, having the idea of like a toolbox is really great because there's so many different modalities or just different ways that you can like tap into yourself or bring yourself back to the present moment. So journaling is huge. And actually something that I've really been diving into over the past few months is prayer. Prayer.
Okay, go off. Go off.
Praying. And it doesn't have to be, like the sign of the cross and all that stuff, which if that is for you, that is amazing because, beautiful.
The power of prayer.
The power of prayer. It can be as simple as just talking to yourself. Talking to yourself, speaking life over yourself, like speaking love over your life. Praying for people, hoping for good intentions for your day,
sending energy out.
I love that. On my way to work, I don't listen to music. I pray. On my way to work, I talk to myself and I pray out loud. First of all, start out with gratitude. What are you grateful for? Those are just a few moments that I have to myself,
What are you grateful for?
Sending love to people, really blessing your day, like God, creator, whatever,
whomever it is that you believe in. Someone greater than yourself or something greater than yourself.
Universe.
I love that. That's something that has helped me so much is the power of prayer. I call it, I love prayer and I also incorporate like a meditation into it too. Cause I would say that's kind of like a form of meditation too. Like the power of like stilling your mind and just sending love. Like that's very powerful stuff. Another thing too, that just recently I started doing thanks to some of my yoga teachers, in practice is chanting. Okay. Like I
love that. Love that.
Energy,
vibration.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow.
It's so powerful. I know that you're familiar with this, obviously. I am like the kind of person that like I'm a bit hesitant and scared, but like picture this. You're in a room with like 50 other people and you all take like 3 loud, deep breaths in and like ohms 3 out, and then you start chanting. Like anything, like it could be Sanskrit, it could be whatever it is. Like, it doesn't have to be, it can be a mantra, it could be like anything at all. But like doing that in a room is like crazy energy. It feels so good, but also doing it alone. Like, I talk to myself a lot.
Same.
And like, it's fun. And like, I made it a part of my daily practice where I just like sit in peace and silence. And then at the end, I let whatever is like the noise inside me that wants to come out. It could be a, or it could be like, or like a thank you, or I'm so grateful, or I see the light, or the light in me bows to light in you, whatever it is. Oh my God, so powerful.
Yeah.
The power of
so
prayer.
powerful. Yeah.
And you have an altar in your house?
I do.
Nice.
I do have an altar. It's just certain places get very energetically charged when you continue to do the same practices there. Which is why like there's like church or just anywhere like physical spaces hold energy, and it's really nice to just have a designated space where I can come, and as soon as I go and hang out there, just calm a little bit.
It's your sacred safe space.
Yeah,
like it's
safe space.
Yeah, it's really nice. It's really, really nice. I notice yours whenever I come over, and it's nice. I love it.
Yeah.
And you can have many altars in your house too. Like I have many. I have too many.
Yeah. No, never enough. Never enough.
Oh yes. Oh yes, I love that.
The whole house can be an altar if you want.
Well, that's how I say my house is my sanctuary, and like I know you feel that too, and like everyone deserves that. Also, I want to say that. So I'm just so grateful to have a house and to have a home that, like, I feel safe in.
Yeah,
and myself, which is important too. So we're kind of wrapping up here, and it makes me so excited, but also sad. Like, this has been so fun.
So much fun.
And
always a good time with you.
Yeah, I know. And I just want to be cognizant of time, because this won't definitely not be the last time. It's just the first time you're on the pod. So 2 questions I want to ask you as we kind of end off and we go into the cards and pulling a card.
Excited for that.
Me too. So first question is, what accomplishments in your life, and it could be multiple, are you the most proud of? That's the first question.
I would say one of the biggest accomplishments in my life is honestly just being here. Yeah. Huge. And
I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
They don't need to say honestly, much more than that.
I feel like that's just number one.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And then in second to that, everything that I've built in my life, the life I've built with my husband, and the life that we are co-creating together. I'm just very proud of how far we've come.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was so nice. It took me back there for a second.
Yeah.
Good thing I have these sunglasses on so you can't see the watery eyes. I love it. I love it. Awesome. Okay. And then the second question is, what is the simplest truth of life for you?
The simplest truth of life for me is compassion, and having compassion for yourself, compassion for others. You have no idea what people have walked through in their life. And each one of you, I know everyone, we've all just gone through our own stuff, and having compassion for who you were at each point in time and everything that you've been through, because everything that has ever happened to you, you did the best that you could at every stage of your life. And yeah, I think compassion. And I think, even in the hustle and bustle of life, it can be really easy to forget having compassion for each other. We start getting road rage, or, the person at the cash register didn't, like literally
patience.
Compassion for people. Everyone's doing their best. Everyone is showing up the best way that they can. And just hoping that people have the same compassion for you and compassion for yourself. And
it's so
compassion,
so simple and so powerful and so true. Like, my whole body gets like chills when you're talking about that, because it's true. We do get so caught up sometimes, and like we want faster, we want better, we want stronger, we want this to happen quickly. And like, it doesn't have to always be that way.
Yeah.
You know, there are times, of course, where we're on a deadline or a timeline, or
Yeah.
but also doesn't really matter
Yeah.
in the grand scheme. So,
Mhm. And everyone's just doing their best at the end of the day.
Yeah, everyone really
We all got dealt
a card
the
or deck.
Yeah, the own deck. So.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
love that. Thank you.
Mhm.
I love that. That really, really hits. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, okay. Well, what a fun episode. I love you so much. We're not quite
you.
done. Well, I love you so much.
Love
No,
you
this is
too.
so fun. Okay, so we're not quite done. We're saving the best for last. We're pulling a card. Erica pulled a card for the group, and I wanted to quickly grab it. Yeah, grab it. Go. I wanted to quickly show everyone this deck because this is actually the first time we're using this deck, I believe. So this is another deck by Colette Baron-Reach, Canadian woman, author, artist, channeler, whatever you want to call her. And it's the Spirit Animal Oracle. So this is a really beautiful deck. It's huge, like just to show you. It's got so many cards.
Stunning.
The artistry, I don't even want to give it away. It's just like, stunning.
Beautiful.
It's a beautiful deck.
Yeah.
And Erica picked a card for us. This deck, I will say, it does have the oracle message and the protection message, which basically means how you pull it. So the oracle message is if you pulled the card, you know, facing towards you. If you pulled it in reverse, then it's the protection message. So we did pull the oracle message.
Yes. Butterfly Spirit.
Beautiful card. Oh my gosh. If you care and you're interested, it's number 11 for
Number
numerology.
11, and it says transformation is beautiful.
Yeah. So go.
Which is wild because I was telling Vick that so for this year, every year I like to pick a word that I like to embody for the year, and the word that came to me naturally was metamorphosis, and that's my word for this year. And
crazy.
Yeah.
And then she pulled this card.
This beautiful butterfly card. Transformation is beautiful. Like, come on.
So good.
So the oracle message is joy in the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when butterfly spirit flutters before you.
Okay, pause.
Yeah.
So you literally just said.
Yeah.
You said that like 5 minutes ago about yourself.
True.
Go. I love it.
Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. I'm sorry. What? Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous.
Pause. The inner child.
Yeah.
Right? We talked a lot about that.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I love the pause.
No, same. And I love because tying it back to that.
Because it's important.
Yeah.
I mean, for me to kind of tying it back because we were talking about all of this and like whether you believe in this kind of stuff or not, totally cool if you don't. It's just nice to kind of bring it all together full circle.
Yeah.
And let it sink.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is a day for joy. So alight. Look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you.
Come on.
Are you kidding me?
No, I love it because so one thing I need to express is Erica and I did pull the card, or Erica pulled the card before we started recording, but we don't read the message because it's important to have an organic reaction with you as well, or you listeners as well. So that was
spot on.
Like
really spot on.
Like so nice.
Yeah.
Like it just makes me feel good. Just makes me feel good. It feels like what we conveyed today, what we discussed, the different topics, it's just really comes together so nicely.
Yeah.
And like
even the last sentence, like when we were talking about compassion for others.
Yeah.
Yeah. See the beauty everywhere in everyone and in yourself.
And in yourself. And like the light part, does it have a part that says
it was like
beauty that is
light.
Yeah, so a light. Which like at the last minute, not the last minute, but the last few minutes, we were like, let's light a bunch of candles.
Let's zhuzh it up.
Let's just do that.
Yeah.
And like I don't know.
I feel like this really just brought everything full circle.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, I do. I do. And that's why I love pulling a card at the end of the episode. I just think for me, if you stay and you listen to the reading or you don't, I'm all good, obviously, but it's just a nice way for me to kind of ground the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And it just feels right.
I like it.
So once again, last thing I wanted to say, because I don't normally drink this, and like I think it's important to just acknowledge Erica made me and her a nice chlorophyll water.
Chlorophyll water.
Tell us.
Yeah. So especially if you are living in a colder climate or going through the winter months, supplementing your water with chlorophyll, just like a tablespoon, is just really healthy or amazing. It has so many benefits. It's alkaline. It's detoxing.
This is some of the best chlorophyll. I've only had it a couple times in my life, and usually it tastes very like, I don't know, toothpastey. But like this one is nice. Like this brand that you have, like it's nice. Like it tastes so good. A little bit goes a long way. But if you've been wondering what we're sipping on, it's not mud water. It's spring-fed water with chlorophyll.
Yes.
So I'm so
nourishing our bodies from the inside out.
Literally, like I'm so grateful for that. So thank you. And one more time, Erica, thank you. I love you so much.
I love you too.
I'm so grateful for your time today. Seriously, it means a lot to me, for the space, and I look forward to bringing you on again.
Thank you so much for having me, and I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. It's been a pleasure to co-create with you.
Yeah, and until next time, you're the best. Bye.
Peace out. Peace and blessings.